Okay, I look greasy. Anyways, hello internet, it's Izzy. I haven't seen you guys in a while. I haven't done a video and I'm sorry. Okay, anyway. Yeah, I tried to film a video like a little bit ago, like a couple weeks ago, and it didn't really work out. But it's fine. So today I'm going to be doing movie recommendations that I have. As you know, everybody's in quarantines. I've been in quarantine. Tomorrow will be a month since I haven't really hung out with my friends. And I have watched a lot of movies, as you can guess. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing some movie recommendations for you guys that literally, these movies changed my life for the better. I love them all very much. Yeah, that's it. So let's just like get started. Also, I redid my room. These two walls are purple. You can't see because of my tapestry. And then my lights are, I have LEDs, but you can't see them, but they're up there. So yeah, that's new and fun. Okay, let's get into the video. Okay, let me pull up my list real quick because I have a really bad memory. I think I'm just gonna start from like the first movies I watched during quarantine. So first, we're gonna start with when Haley was here. We were quarantined together for about a week. So the first movie we watched was Cujo. I'm gonna see if I can like put the movie poster somewhere, but I don't know. Anyway, first we have Cujo. It is a Stephen King movie, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, it is. And it's an 80s movie. It's an 80s, 90s, I don't remember. It's an old movie, and it's very good. It's about, basically about this like rabid dog that like goes around and kills people. And it's a fun concept. Like, it's just like, there's nothing complicated to it. It's just like a dog that goes and eats people. But it was like, it's a really fun movie. And like, I feel like scary 80s movies aren't even scary. They're just funny. So me and Haley were like laughing our asses off the entire movie. So yeah, there's that one. Okay, next. This is an inevitable for scary movies, but It Chapter 2. I had never seen these movies before. I saw the one like that was in the 80s or whatever, 90s. I don't know when it was. I saw that one and I like wasn't scared because it's an old movie, so I thought it was funny. And when It Chapter 2 came out, I wasn't allowed to see them because my mom thought they were gonna be too scary. But when Haley was here, I watched both of them and I thought they were so good. Like, I hated scary movies for the longest time and I wouldn't watch it because I thought I'd be scared. And what I figured out about myself is that if a movie has a scary movie has like an actual good like storyline, it's not even scary to me because I'm too busy like following the storyline to even be scared. I don't know why. Maybe it's because I was watching it with Haley, but like watching it was like not scary for me. But yeah, you guys should know what that one's about. I don't really want to tell you because like you already know. But yeah, 10 out of 10 would recommend. Pretty great. Okay, next we have Hush. I have watched this movie a countless number of times. I could watch this by myself in the dark at 3 a.m. It doesn't scare me. It's not scary. So, but it's really good. It's a good movie. It's just like a fun movie. Like, me and my friends watch it all the time. And even like my friends that are terrified of scary movies, we watch it with them and they get really scared and it's kind of funny. But it's about this girl that's deaf and she lives like in the middle of the woods and this guy is basically like taunting her and trying to like kill her. Like, okay, I'm not gonna refilm this video because I'm too lazy, but why am I talking so fast? Like, oh my god. Pretty easy concept again. Yeah, one of my favorite movies. That's like a 9 out of 10. It's kind of predictable, but like 9 out of 10. I like that movie. Okay, we went from very easy concept to oh my god concept. This is In the Tall Grass. It's also a Stephen King movie. This will with your mind. I'm not even kidding. Like, I watched this at the beginning of this week and I've watched it twice because I couldn't wrap my head around it and it was just so mind-boggling to me that I couldn't like deal with it. So it's basically like, I told my friend Kevin to watch it and he thought it was like mind-blowing too, but basically about these two people, like a brother and a sister, that go into a field because they hear a little boy screaming and they end up not being able to get out. And then there's just like a whole thing with this movie that I can't really say a lot without spoiling it or like without you guys being really confused. So yeah, it's on Netflix. Oh, I forgot to say, okay, so I'm sorry. Pause. But Cujo and It Chapter 2 I got on Amazon Prime, but they're probably like They're both on DVD, so you can get those too. But like I got them on Amazon Prime. Hush and In the Tall Grass are on Netflix. Sorry. Back to it. Anyway, it's a Stephen King movie, so once again, very good storyline. One of my favorite movies I've ever watched ever. It's amazing. I recommend this. Please go watch it. Even if you don't like scary movies, please go watch it. Okay, next we have The Platform. This movie is very good. It disturbed me a little bit just because the concept is so strange, but it's once again super good movie. It's about like this. We follow the story of this man who gets put in this type of prison thing where there are a certain number of levels and you get put on a different floor every month, and this platform comes down with food on it. So we follow the story of this man who's like trying to survive through all of this stuff, because if you're at the top you get good food, but once you're closer to the bottom there's like no food. Yeah, that movie's really good. It kind of was very chilling. I don't know why, I just got chills watching it, but yeah, definitely watch that one. 10 out of 10. Oh, that one's also on Netflix. We're taking a complete turnaround from scary movies. Okay, this movie, if you're a Timothée Chalamet fan, you've probably already seen all these movies that I'm going to talk about, but these by far are my 3 favorite movies that Timothée Chalamet has ever acted in. So first we have Call Me By Your Name. This movie is so amazing. I don't know why I love it so much. This movie just actually gives me like chills just because it's like so good. Just the acting and the storyline and the directing and everything is amazing. So I feel like this movie kind of hard to explain, but basically it's actually not that hard. But this guy who lives in Italy, his name's Elio. We follow him and this guy named Oliver's story. Oliver comes to Italy for... Someone please tell me why I'm talking so fast that I can't pronounce the word Italy. Italy? Why am I saying like Italy? Like Italy. Italy. Like 6 weeks to work with Elio's dad, and they end up like falling in love, and it's a very beautiful, very fun story. I don't know what it's rated. I think it's rated R. Or yeah, it's rated R. But it's very freaking good. I recommend 10 out of freaking 10 recommend if you like a good love story and you want a good cry. Okay, next. Another Timothée Chalamet movie. Steve Carell's also in this one. For those of you who don't speak Is He Talking Fast, I said Steve Carell, by the way. I said Steve Carell is also in this movie. It's called Beautiful Boy. So amazing. It's basically about this teenager. We follow this teenager who's Timothée Chalamet, and he is addicted to very hard drugs. And it's a true story, and we basically like follow his journey through drugs and rehab and like being with his family. And we also follow like partially his dad's story too, with having to deal with all of this. His dad is Steve Carell. It's Call Me By Your Name is on Amazon Prime, by the way. But it's just like an amazing story, and 10 out of 10 recommend. That one is a Prime, not an original. Yeah, it is. It's a Prime original, I think, but it doesn't cost money. So if you have Amazon Prime, go ahead and watch it, or Prime Video, whatever it is. That one is amazing. So next we have Lady Bird. This is where Timothée Chalamet is known for doing his famous good girl line. I'll try to find a clip and I'll put it in.
It's my parents' number.
You don't have a cell phone?
Nah.
Good girl. Government.
But yeah, very, very fun movie. It's basically about this girl named Lady Bird that we follow her story of her. She's a senior in high school, and we just basically follow her throughout her entire school year and like her life. She lives in a very poor household but goes to a very like rich school because her parents want her to have a good education. And her mom is a very hard worker, and her mom really don't get along. And we basically follow her up until she goes to college. And it's also it's not a sad story, but it's just, there's some parts that'll make you cry. So if all 3 of these Timothée Chalamet movies that I'm talking about, if you want a good cry, watch these, because a lot of parts of them are heartbreaking, like honestly. Okay, this one is also on Prime. It's a Prime original thing, I guess. Yeah, that one's free on Prime too. So now I'm gonna talk about like whole like series of movies. So first, I'm kind of obsessed. Okay, on Monday I watched the entire Maze Runner series because I just like wanted to, and boy oh boy, I forgot how good those movies are. If you don't really know what the Maze Runner is, I'll try my best to explain it, but like basically the Maze Runner is like about this guy. We follow this guy named Thomas who gets put in a maze, like this like place, what do they call it? the Glade. They call it the Glade. They put all these guys in this place called the Glade, and they have to like run through this maze to try to figure out how to get out. And then once they do get out, it goes to the next movie called The Scorched Trials, and then The Death Cure. I can't really say what those are about without spoiling anything, but all these are on Amazon Prime. They do cost money. I rented all of them, but amazing movies. Yeah, that's all I love to say about that one. 10 out of 10. Would recommend. Okay, next for series, we have the Divergent series. Once again, I love it. Like, okay, Theo James is a plus because Theo James is super hot. I'll insert a picture of him here. Yeah, he's super hot. But yeah, those movies, okay, this one's hard. It's not really hard to explain. So basically the world, it's like set in the future, and like the world has destroyed itself, and these people are put in a place, and they're told that they're the last of everyone, and they're divided into 5 factions, and it's just these, like, if you're born into one, you're born until the choosing ceremony, then you choose a different one. So we follow the story of this girl named Beatrice, who soon changes her name to Triss. During her test, she figures out she's divergent, which means she belongs to more than one faction. And, like, the government hunts divergence, so she doesn't want to get killed, so she doesn't tell anyone. But yeah, it's a very good story, or a very good storyline. It's a really cool concept. But yeah, definitely recommend this series. The other 2 are called Insurgent and Allegiant. All very good movies, all also on Amazon Prime. Okay, this one I haven't watched in a while, but I'm just gonna put it anyway. The Hunger Games series. I'm not gonna explain what this one is about, because if you don't know what the Hunger Games is about, I feel bad for you. So go freaking figure it out yourself. But just, that's it. The Hunger Games, very good. One of my favorites series is, I don't know. But yes, go watch it. I'm pretty sure all of those are on Prime, I think. Before I go into like funny movies, The Fault in Our Stars. If you don't know. Yes? That was weird. Okay, anyway. The Fault in Our Stars. Very good. It's about this girl named Hazel who has cancer, and we basically follow her story with meeting this boy named Augustus, and they end up like falling in love, and it's a very beautiful story. Also, if you want a good cry, watch The Fault in Our Stars. I have it on DVD, but I'm pretty sure it's on Prime. So yeah. Hey, going into comedies now. The Hangover. They just put The Hangover on Netflix, and I am so happy about it. It is my favorite movie ever. It's my favorite comedy ever, sorry. It's about this group of friends that goes to Vegas for their friend's bachelor party, and then they can't remember, the next day they wake up and they can't remember what happened, and they lost the bachelor, like the groom, and they are like spending all this time trying to find him before they have to go back for the wedding. It is the, like, one of the funniest movies ever. There's also a Hangover 2 and a 3, I'm pretty sure, but those aren't as good as the first one. So it's on Netflix. Definitely recommend. Go watch it now. Even if you've already seen it, watch it again because it's so funny. Ew. Okay, the last 2 aren't movies. They're series. I don't know. But 2 of my favorites. First, we have The Office, or the last 3. First, we have The Office, which is inevitable because that show is pure brilliance. I love that show so much. My friend Kevin really likes it too. He's watched it like 7 times, which is interesting. But yeah, The Office. I don't really have to explain it because The Office is just The Office. It doesn't really have a storyline. It's just there. It's amazing. I love it. Okay, next is a Netflix original. It's not a Netflix original. I just found out, so I'm stupid. It's called Schitt's Creek. It's about this rich family that gets all their money stolen from them, and they have to live in this town that the dad bought as a joke. So he bought this town called Schitt's Creek as a joke for his son, and then they end up having to live there in a motel. And so we basically just follow this family and how they're adapting to living in like a motel after a huge ass house. And it's so funny because like these rich people are having to adapt to like normal people lives in a small town, and it's so funny. Go watch it now. It's on Netflix. Very good. Last but certainly not least, we have Hell's Kitchen. I love this show so much. If you want to get pissed off, then watch this show. Ooh, it's so good. Okay. Hell's Kitchen. Gordon Ramsay yelling at everyone. It's the best thing ever. I'm on my 4th season. I'm not going in order. I'm just doing whatever season I want because there's like no reason to go in order. But my first season I watched was the latest season. It's season 17. My favorite season I'm on my 4th season, and this is my favorite, like 17 is my favorite season. definitely, if you're not gonna watch it in order, definitely watch 17 first. It's the best. Yeah, Hell's Kitchen. If anyone wants to go to Las Vegas and eat with me there at Hell's Kitchen, let me know because I want to eat there so bad. Okay. Okay, guys, that was it for this video. This video wasn't really for fun, like to be funny. It was literally just to be informative because we're in quarantine. I want you guys to be able to do fun ass stuff. So, yeah. I hope you enjoyed my movie recommendations. All of these are 10 out of 10s except for Hush, because I've seen that too many times to make it a 10 out of 10, but all 10 out of 10s. Best movies / shows I've ever watched. And I'm gonna be watching more, so if you want a part 2, let me know. But definitely, if you're bored during quarantine, watch all of these, because they're so good. So yeah, that's it for today. Happy Easter, by the way. I'm filming this on Easter. That's it for today, guys, and I'm outie.